Okay guys, it's KJM and I'm back with a part 2 review for 5 More Minutes, Moments Like These, starring Ashley Williams and Lucas Bryant. I did a part 1, so if you haven't seen the part 1 review, go roll over to my other TikTok and look at that. This is the last movie for the 2022 Miracles of Christmas season, and this movie is a part of a series. The original movie, 5 More Minutes, starred Nikki DeLoach. So I recently saw that movie last Friday. Okay, back to this one. So Ashley Williams, she really needed a hit. Like, I love her movies, except for the last year's Sister Swaps that she did, those 2 sister swap movies, the pointless movies with her sister Kimberly. It was just a mess. So I really wanted a win for Ashley, but once again, I'm giving this movie a 7 out of 10, which is not bad. I said if I give a movie above a 7, that means you can watch it. It's gonna be good. But compared to the original 5 More Minutes with Nikki DeLoach, baby, first of all, let's get into the storyline. So now, Caitlin and her son Adam go back to Hollyford, Colorado, because there's a real estate developer that is interested in buying her old house. The house that she abandoned once her husband died. I think she was renting it. So now she has to think about if she wants to sell it. Whereas Matthew appears and he works for this real estate developer, but also he was friends with Caitlin's husband in high school. Okay, that's what it appears. I think they were played football in high school. So he starts to help Caitlin fix up the house because he's telling her she can even get more money, than even what the real estate investor that he's working for, the real estate developer that he's working for is offering. So he starts to work with them, gets to know Adam, and apparently they start to somewhat build up feelings. Now, here's the cool thing about this movie. So the father, Adam's father, sends 5 signs. 4 of them he sends to his son, and then 1 to his wife. Turns out the 5th sign to his wife is basically sending Matthew to her for her to love. Okay, so now we're seeing he wants his son to make a friend. He leads his son to a really nice little girl to be friends with. He leads Caitlin to love. Guys, we've seen this storyline before. In the original 5 More Minutes with Nikki DeLoach, we actually learn about a love story that her grandfather had before her grandfather met her grandmother. And the way they send a younger guy, to play the grandfather and to help her out for 1 week before Christmas with the grandfather's store. At the end of that, Nikki DeLoach realizes it's really her grandfather, and I start to bawl when she runs out in the store in the storm. I literally didn't connect with 5 More Minutes, moments like these, like I did with the original one with Nikki DeLoach.